What's up, guys? It is Preach, as always, back with another Black Ops 7 video for you guys today. And I think it is time, after 2 weeks of this video game being out, to go ahead and sit down and have an honest talk with you guys about what I think about the game, the state that it's in, maybe some of where my mind has changed based on the previous videos you might have seen on the channel so far, and what I think we can expect coming into Season 1 and going forward, purely from a subjective, this is what Preach thinks about it, opinion and state of mind. So if you guys are here for that, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new here, and turn those bell notifications on if you want to know every time I post a new video. Now, jumping on into this, I want to go ahead and address the most recent video that I made where I was talking about what I said the truth about matchmaking was, and I was basing that off of the experience that I was having. But here's what's wild. The very next day after I posted that video, my experience began to change drastically, and I'm going to be really upfront with you guys right now about the situation with matchmaking and tell you guys that I have no clue what's going on. I don't know if Treyarch is being honest. I don't know if Treyarch is lying through their teeth. I don't know if they've pulled the rug on us. I really don't know what's going on with that particular subject, but that's not the only subject that we're going to cover today. We're going to get into some highs, some lows, a lot about this video game, but I wanted to be honest with you guys up front. I really genuinely have no idea what is going on with the matchmaking. One day it feels like I have good fast connections, good ping, I have good persistent lobbies, and then the next day I have terrible ping, it's taking forever to get into a match, and my lobbies are disbanding all over the place. So I don't even know, honestly, if Treyarch knows what they're doing with this matchmaking system right now. It just feels like it's very all over the place. But I want to move on to a different subject. I don't want this to be a completely matchmaking based video. So one of the other things that I really want to discuss is content. And to me, this has been some of the best launch content that we have had in a Call of Duty game in a long time. A lot of maps, good guns to use, a lot of fun to be had, and I have not gotten bored with the launch content. And this week coming up, we have an absurd amount of stuff coming with Season 1 that I personally am very excited about. Now, to be straight with you guys, I'm recording this on Saturday night after Thanksgiving. I have not gotten to play the game since Wednesday night because I am out of town. I brought my PlayStation with me and was going to try to record some more gameplay. And if I've got the image, I'll throw it up on screen. At the Wi-Fi where I'm at, was getting 29,000 plus ping. The game was genuinely unplayable. So I'm going to be playing it once I get back home on Sunday evening and Monday going on into the week. And I'm excited about Season 1 because of all of the content that is coming. 7 new multiplayer maps, loads of new guns, stuff coming for zombies, in-game, all over the place. They're just dumping stuff on us. And if you want, let me know in the comment section below. I can go into detail about that stuff and what I think about what's coming. But I want to save that for a future video. This is more about what we've experienced over the beginning 2 weeks. And here is the biggest takeaway that I want to leave with you guys. To me, the game is just very fun. I think it plays incredibly well. The guns feel good, especially now that there seems to have been a slight buff to the SMGs across the board to make them perform better, or a slight nerf to the ARs to get a little bit more of a balance in those guns working in their appropriate ranges the way that you would expect them to and want them to in a Call of Duty game. The maps are wonderful. Do I think they're all like 9s and 10s? No. But do I think there's like just some hard misses? No, I don't. I think pretty much every map is a viable map. I don't find myself coming to a map and being like, nope, no way, absolutely not playing that map. There's no way I'm touching it. Pretty much every map in the game I'm willing to play, I'm willing to stay in the lobby for. I will say that, you know, if you want a camo grind and jump into like Nuketown for a while, that's gonna get old, or at least for somebody like me. I know there are people who can sit and play that for hours and hours and hours. I cannot do that, but I cannot do that with any map. So I'm not even gonna blame Nuketown for that. It's just too much of one map becomes a problem, and that's one of the reasons why I am excited that we have so many launch maps and so many post-launch maps coming, because it gives you some gameplay variety. And they have done a good job, I think, with the 3-lane design of most of these maps. I think they play really well. I think Den, maybe the like rooftop side that you run down, I would put some kind of cut through to be able to get back to mid there, because it's weird that you can't from that lane, but you can from the upper lane on the other side. So there are changes I would maybe make here and there. I'm excited in Season 1 to see the Toshin map get the route up through the wrecked train car into the upper part of the train station, to where that lane is a little bit more viable to take, because you can get out into mid in the map in more places and be able to traverse the map a little bit better, a little bit more efficiently. They're making changes. They're listening to the community. There's so much to genuinely like about this game, and I want to address something that is absolutely getting on my nerves, and that is people who are just rage baiting and hate baiting on this game. And I know that I have had some negative titles, and part of that is clickbait, because I have learned that this community just responds to negativity. But the reality is, it's a good game, and people who are trying to hate on it online are purely doing it either to A, drive their own revenue, which if that's what they're doing, honestly, I kind of get it. Or B, they have some like weird sycophantic issue where they must destroy Call of Duty and must destroy your opinion of Call of Duty. And people that are doing that, that's just so dumb. Like, grow up. Are we 6? Do you need somebody to hate something because you're not satisfied with it? What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing if you're those people? So I personally am not a big fan of people who are treating the community that way, treating the game that way. And I'm very worried, because Treyarch gave us pretty much everything that we've ever asked for in this game. And I'm very worried that they are going to take this away in future games because of poor sales and poor community response online and these negative videos. Like, what more do people want? They gave us persistent lobbies back, even though it doesn't work perfectly sometimes. The skill-based matchmaking is definitely tuned down in some way to what it was before, even though it doesn't seem to be a consistent thing either, and I hope they address those things. But they gave us good perks, good weapons, good movement, good maps. They gave us all the stuff that we have been begging for as a community, asking for over and over and over and over and over again. And we still have people getting on, making these rage baiting, hate baiting comments, and videos for that matter, like full length, feature length videos, just dumping on this game when it is a good game. And I'm genuinely, personally having a lot of fun playing it. And just because I'm having a lot of fun and I think it's a good game, and I think Treyarch is doing a good job, doesn't mean that I think Activision is a great company. I think that they're selfish, hot garbage people with absolutely no good morals and ethics. But this is a good game. Take it for what it's worth. So this has just been me wanting to be honest with you guys in a commentary. I don't even know what gameplay I'm going to throw in the background, but I needed to talk to the community about this, get some of this off my chest, be honest with you guys. So if you guys enjoy this kind of video, just speaking from the heart, talking about these things, please smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new, turn those bell notifications on, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Preach out.